Hi everyone. Just making sure I'm all nice and straight. Hi Susie, how are you? Hope you're well. Hi Lindsay, hon. Okay, we've got 5 on just now, 4 on. Perfect. What time is it in Canada? Is it early morning? Right, I think I'm straight enough. So, what we're making, let me move this out the way. It's my little mouse pad and my little coaster. I don't have a coffee with me just now because I am all coffeeed out. Hi, Tammy. Hope you're all well. Oh, it's such a beautiful day. My husband's just cleaned out the barbecue, so after this live we're going to sit in the summer house. It's probably be freezing by then. This is what we're using today. I just need to move my charger cable slightly. This is the seriously the best card kit, project kit even. Ta-da! Who else is on? I'll just give it another few minutes because I know there's a few other people coming on, so that's fine. I hope you've had a nice Sunday. I'm kind of losing track of days, if I'm honest. Oh dear. But that's husband off now. Hi Anne-Marie, all the way from Ontario. Nice to have you here. Yeah, when I published the notification about coming live today, I thought I would add in what time that would be in other parts of the world as well. So I hope that helped. The only place that it's an odd time, I think, hi Karen, is Australia. I think it's 3 AM in the morning just now. Oh, that's good, Lindsay. That's fabulous. I sent off your little gift, hon. I'm not sure if it's arrived yet. I know there's a delay with some of the postal services across the UK. I thought you were from Ontario, Tammy. Right, might as well get started. So this, seriously, the best project kit is £28. And it's a lovely kit. And you maybe have seen a mock starter kit that I shared earlier on in the week with various inks and cardstock. And you could actually claim this free with your £30 extra spend when you join my team. So I hope that was helpful to anyone that was thinking about joining. So the ink colours that go with this are these: Mint Macaron, Pretty Peacock, Terracotta Tile, Mango Melody and Balmy Blue. And I just love this box. I think it's absolutely amazing. So I think I'm going to stick with the blue colour themes possibly. I know Mint Macaron and Pretty Peacock are the main colours in this kit. Okay, so when I ordered this, I knew it wasn't a fully inclusive kit. I'm just trying to read some comments as well. Wallaceburg, Ontario, Cortez. Very nice. Yeah, I hadn't realised that actually I already had the stamp set that coordinated with that, so that was lucky. So let's see what we have. I'm just going to get all the little bits and bobs out. It's a small world, isn't it? A very small world. So we have the twine, which is Mango Melody and white. We have the little gold adhesive back sequins and these beautiful little flower ones. So I'll pop them to the side as well. Keep my packaging. I thought I'd come on and make some cards and a live for Sunday special. I want to try and do more lives, and I'm just trying to kind of get a feel of when would be best to do that. So I think a Sunday at 6. It's pretty awesome. So we've got lots of elements, and I'm going to start off by making a couple of the suggested card layouts, which you can see here. There's a big delay now on my laptop to my phone, so I'm just holding this a little second to know that it's straight. The stand's working amazing, it's good. Thank you. Right, let's start off with a terracotta tile card. Let me see. So these are our elements that we can stamp on. I want to use one of the circular ones. Okay, so I'm just going to pop these off to the side. So I want to use one of these. And sometimes with pop-out die cuts, you do sometimes get a little bit of fluffiness where they've detached from the card. But you can just kind of scrape them away or cut them away. Probably won't even notice on the card whoever you're sending it to, so that's absolutely fine. Right, the card I want to use is this lovely one, and it's quite a funky pattern on it. So it's quite nice. White on the inside and then the terracotta tile on the outside, which is fantastic. So I'm just putting my little card off to the side for reference. Now the first thing I want to do, I need to get some glue, some dimensions and some snail. That's the only thing that I haven't got out yet. That's not my adhesives. That is, what is that? That is embellishments. I've got my adhesives here. Here we go. So I'll get some dimensionals, and I have some mini ones here. Oh, that's good, hun. I think, to be honest, depends on what phone you have. This is quite good. I try not to come up and down too much because it might cause a problem with the autofocusing. So, right, now I'm just going to peel this off. I'm trying to find the start. Shouldn't have done that. Where is the start? Let's see now. There's usually a... There we go. So I need some of this lovely twine. Okay, so I'm just going to snip it off. Just going to move some stuff to the side a little bit better just now. I don't want you to see all the bump that's lying on my desk. Now we want to add some snail adhesive across here. Okay, and all I want to do is I'm just going to add some of that lovely twine onto my card, like so. What we're going to do is we're going to add this circular stitched die cut. You can see the little stitch effect it has on there. Hi Karen, how are you? Nice to see you here. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to get one of the smaller pieces to stamp on, which is this one here. And again, like I say, if you get a little bit of fluffiness from where it's detached, just you can cut it off or scrape it back. Right, so we want to stamp on this, and we want to use the sentiment "I miss you a lot," which is really fitting for this time. So there's a little sentiment here. It's very nice. Okay, just going to line it up on my block, and I want to use, I think I'll use Pretty Peacock. I think I've saw quite a few of your cards you've made, Karen, recently. That's amazing. Keeping busy crafting. Okay, I'm just going to line this up as best as I can. Oh, flip that over. Sorry, that's my shaky hands. So 1, 2, 3, and stamp. There we go. Don't swither about too much. Hi Shirley, nice to see you here, hun. I just like to clean off my stamps as I go. Right, so what we are going to do is we're going to add dimension. There are some kits that actually come with, the fully inclusive kits come with blocks and a stamping spot, which is a small, it's a small sample of, it's like a wee, it's like a mini stamping pad. Some of the kits come with a selection of watercolour pencils as well. They'll have a block in them, etc. This one is a semi-inclusive kit, which means you get all the elements, but you do not get any sentiments or stamp sets with it. So it's really, hi Karen, it's really, really nice. Really nice, I love it. Absolutely love it. Now this card has some, the one that I'm recreating has some of these beautiful vellum flourishes. Okay, so we're going to pop this one down. Now you can do them either way depending on what direction you want them in. I'm going to place mine there. Just be careful when you're putting these back, you don't misplace any of them. Okay, so I'm going to place the Pretty Peacock. What's that? I'm just waiting to put some more on Facebook. Oh, fabulous, Karen. Oh, speak soon, Tammy, that's no worries. We're going to put the Pretty Peacock one down. We're also going to take the mint macaron, a couple of flourishes there to go on this card also. These are going to sneak under this circular section, so I'll put them on last. I'll put this one on first. Okay, so all I need is a little bit of wet glue, and I'm not worried about this showing through because we are putting things across the top of it. So I'm just going to place that here, making sure it's not overlapping too much on the card, over the card. Can you see that all right? It seemed to be so far away. Right, the next little element that we need is one of these beautiful little birds, and I want the one that's facing to the right. Now you do get 2 sheets of these, and again I'm just going to check there's a little bit of fluff there, which is absolutely fine. I think if you're delicate, taking them out is a bit easier. So I want to place him there, and I'm going to place him on dimensions. This is the quite thick paper, so these are going to be really sturdy. It's going to go there. I think I need the one in the middle. Is anybody on here still actually physically going out to work? I'm lucky I'm able to work from home, which is quite difficult with the kids around trying to do schoolwork, etc. But one must try. Right, I'm just placing that one there. And I want to give him a little partner, which I'm going to place here. Beautiful set. I just love it. I love it, love it. Right, and I'm going to put this one flush. Okay, so I'm just adding some wet glue. Put that down a wee bit. So it's looking quite nice already. Really easy to do. Yeah, have to at school, definitely, Karen. It's quite challenging. Okay, we're going to add the sentiment on now. So I need, because this one's raised, I could glue it here, but I will need a dimension for on the end, and that's where I'll use one of the little mini dimensionals. So we're just going to pop that on first. I'm going to position it. Let me see, I need to bring it up closer. I'm going to position it across that section where you see the branch. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue there. If you want, you could add a little dimension on that side too, actually. Let me try that. There we go. Right, there. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. So the next stage is just to add some lovely little bits of bling. It is a gorgeous set. It is a gorgeous set, for sure. Right, so let's add some gold sequins. I'll pop 2 there. I'll use the circular ones up the top. And this is just a design recreated from the packaging infographic that comes with it, so I am going to try and do an alternative card as well. Right, so let's pop those to the side. We need to add in these little flourishes that I did say. So I want to pop them underneath. Okay, so all I'm going to do is add a tiny bit of wet glue on the end. Just going to pick this up with my, there we go, with my nail. Pop them flush. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. I could put one there, but I don't think that would look as nice. I'm going to pop one under here as well. And I hope that this one, let me just raise this up slightly. I want it to kind of poke out. There we go. And there is one little card. I'm just trying to see if anyone else has come on. Got 7 watching, that's great. So there's one little card. Absolutely stunning. Let's make another one now. I will show you all these at the end. Now, one that I want to make, again, it's one of the terracotta tile ones, and these are actually going to be thank you cards for customers that have purchased this month. I've got a few to send out already, so that's amazing, amazing. Now, we need one of the bigger die cut labels. Okay, so we don't need the circular. I'm going to use one of these, which is very similar to one of the dies in the So Sentimental bundle that goes with this, which I could quickly show you. The Stitch So Sweetly dies, I think it is, that's quite similar. So you could see how they're all interlinked and would all complement each other. Oh, that's no worries, Lindsay. It's not an official target or anything. It's just a milestone that I noticed by accident. Right, so I want to add some more of this. Okay, so I'm just going to I want to get a circular area, if that makes sense. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try my darndest. Okay. There is an easier way to do this, so don't follow my bad habits. Main thing is I just want some poking out from the corner of this label section. So I may just stretch that down to there. You've just got to have a play around really and see what you can come up with. By the time it's all stuck together, you would never know that there was any trouble. Hi Steph, how are you? Thanks for popping on, Han. Wonderful. Right, just need to make sure that's stuck there. So, what I want to stamp on here is the sentiment, hello friend. And I'd like to stamp that in the Pretty Peacock. So, I'm just going to take the ink pad to the stamp. Make sure it's inked up really well, and because it's quite a bold font, when I position it on here, I'm going to let it settle for a second before I lift it up. So I want to do it slightly to the top half, because I want to put another sentiment going across the bottom of this label section. Right, that's not stamped that very good, so I'm just going to grab my stamp apparatus quickly. I like things to be nice and bold. So I'm just going to pop the magnet at the bottom. I'm going to clean this off, and then I'm going to attach it and then stamp it till I get the desired depth of colour. Right, let me line this up better. Okay, so I want it about there. Okay, now I don't have the foam mat in here because this is a red rubber cling. So you can see it's a little bit patchy because it's quite a new stamp still. Love it. That'll do me fine. To clean it off, I'm just sticking it to my fingers. Lovely jubbly. Right, we're going to pop that away quickly. Oh, I know. It's terrible. I'm actually waiting on ink coming from my printer so I could print stuff off for my day job. And I've got a folder with about 20 files in it that I've still to print off for my finance folder. Right, this is going to go here. Now I'm going to attach this with dimensions as well, because I want to nip and tuck some stuff underneath. Okay, so I just need to make sure I'm putting dimensions on the right side. The first attempt at stamping, and this one's over here. Perfect, and then one in the middle. I'll do two in the middle. Right, just kind of chucking the rubbish over to the left side. It's been really, really nice weather today. It was a bit windy earlier, but I've not been sitting out in it. I have just been resting today. Well, seeing that, I've been resting at my PC, catching up on some admin things for the business side of my Stampin' Up. So that's felt good. Oh, Steph, what I would do to that shop if I won the lottery. Honestly. Oh, it's a beautiful shop. Beautiful shop. I don't think I'll be allowed to transform my dining room any more into a craft room than it is already. Oh, dearie me. Right, this is all stuck. Right, so what we're wanting to do is I want to add this flourish. I keep saying flourish, but you know what I mean. This little element. What's it called? Vellum. Vellum element. Right, let's see what other ones are here actually. Got quite a few. So I think I'll use 2 of those. Should I? I'm trying to make my mind up. I think I'll use the smaller ones because I am just nipping and tucking them in. This one could maybe go here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm just going to snip that off because that is going under here. So all I'm going to do is add some glue. These are just flush. I don't know if anybody saw my social media posts about all this storage that I'd got with my rewards from Stampin' Up for doing well during celebrations. So I'm really happy, but I'm kind of short on some things, so I've had to order some other bits and pieces for myself, which I don't mind at all. So I'm getting more organised. The way I had it set up was okay, but hang on a second till I wiggle this in. The way I had it set up, it was kind of difficult to grab a hold of stuff when I needed it quickly. So, right, the next stage for this is we are going to add another one of these beautiful birds. Not that one, I want the one that faces to the left. I'll just pop that off. Hi, Tammy. And she's back from outer space. Why do I want to sing every time someone says something? Does anyone else do that? Kind of turn the conversation into a song? Do it all the time. Maybe it's just me. Okay, right. I need to add some mini dimensions around this little guy's tummy. One at the bottom of his tail. And then I can glue the rest of them. I'm just daft. I am just daft. Right. Now I know I've put this here. I'm just going to pull it a little bit so we can see it slightly. That's a bit better. Or there would be no point in putting that on if I'm covering it up. So there's your little bird on. And I want to use another one of the banner sections, which is this little sheet. Hello friend, and let's see what sentiment. You're seriously the best, I think. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And you know what? I'm going to actually stamp this in the lighter blue to go with the Bammy blue, to go with his tummy and stuff. So I do have the bigger block, which is block H, for that stamp that I thought I'd taken out. No, I hadn't. You're seriously the best. Right, let's hope I stamp it okay the first time. If not, I'll just flip it over and try again. Everywhere I look, I'm seeing a little dog hair or two. Right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. I think it might be slightly squint. Oh no, that's all right. That is all right. I'm happy with that. So does anybody else have any other news? You're all awfully quiet. Maybe it's my comments that are delayed a little bit. Or maybe you're all just mesmerised. Right, we're going to pop this little sentiment over here. So I need a couple of mini dimensionals, sorry. I always say dimensions. On there. And then weight glue in the centre. There's so much more you can do with these. You can really change them up. And I want to pop that across the bottom. Okay, right, let's position this down. If I can get it unstuck. And I think there's enough to make, how many cards is it now? 16. 4, 8, 12. Wait, no, 6, 12. There's 6, yeah, 6 of each card I think it is. Right, I'm just going to pop that there. And that there. That's really nice. I do like kits, but I do like it when you add your own stamping, etc. to it. Just feel it makes it a little bit more personal. So I'm just using my Take Your Pick tool. Again, I'm going to add some of these beautiful little sequins. Just going to add 2 on this one. Where should I put this one? Just pop that there. So that's quite nice. You could actually add some Wink of Stella as well to any of these parts, and that will look lovely. So there's 2 cards so far. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Lindsay. Hi, Valerie. Lovely to see you here, hon. Right, let's make a balmy blue. Yes, it is balmy blue. You need to double check my colours. So the balmy blue ones are actually plain, which is awesome. And we have in this kit, I mean, even if you're not fancying what's in the kit, I would definitely buy it for this box. I am definitely going to buy another kit. I'll treat myself maybe next month. Anyway, we have these top layers, and you can see in here, that is where there's terracotta tile, all the colours are in there, including the Mango Melody. And these just position on there like so. Now, there are some stitched oblong type shapes. Just make sure that's only one. That goes on here very nicely. And the sentiment that fits on there, you could do thanks or congrats. Now the congrats takes up, oh, Lindsay, definitely. It would make a lovely little jewellery box or something. I just like pretty things. The congrats takes up the whole width of that. The thanks would look awesome on there as well. I'm not using congrats, I'm going to use thanks because I need more thank you cards than I do congratulations. So, right, now I'm going to use a different colour for this. I am going to use the terracotta tile, which, if I'm honest, I've really struggled with this colour. It does go good when you have a sweet that has these colours in it. So, but if I was to try and think of a project, now I'm going to clean this off. I'm going to stamp this in my stamp apparatus actually. If I was to try and think of a project with this colour, I would probably struggle. However, when you've got a kit like this, it makes it so much easier. Okay. You had a sentiment stamped on your arm. Oh, dearie me, what are you like, Karen? Oh, you're so funny. Right, I'm just going to place that in the middle like so. I'm going to attach it to the stamp apparatus. And we're going to stamp a couple of times. New tattoo. Oh, what you like, ladies? Alright, I'm just going to stamp that one again. So for those of you that aren't demonstrators on here, myself and fellow demo friends are going to be party to seeing the new annual catalogue in a couple of days, which unfortunately we're not able to share with you until it goes live on the 4th of June. However, we're able to pre-order from that on the 5th of May, and then we can showcase the products that we physically have in our presence from probably about the 10th, 12th of May, depending on if Mr. Brown comes around in a timely manner. Yep, so excited. I know my team ladies are so excited as well. So excited. Right, for this one, I am going to copy the little leaflet, and I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it well. We have this banner, which is vellum with the gold going across, and what they've actually done is they have wrapped the Lovely Mango Melody twine around it, and then they've popped the sentiment on the top. So I'm going to do that, in a little hint to make that a little easier is to use your snail or tearing tape, and the key is not to tie it too tight. So I'm just going to start in the middle, wrap it round. I'm going to lay it flat. I'm going to wrap it around again, like so. Then we're going to cut it off and stick it in the middle. And then I'm just going to tie a bow and stick it on the end and make it look like I did it really smart without a lot of effort. Right, so what you could do to get a really fancy bow is double up your twine. Oh, I know, I saw a sneaky tiny little peek of the ink colours on Putler's team group, but Sam wasn't giving a lot away at all. It was literally a flash by the camera. She was building up the excitement for us all. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull one of the little legs. A bow doesn't have legs, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I hope there is a purple too. I so wish that I'd got purple posy when it first came out, even though the colour match was off. That wouldn't have worried me at all. Right, we're going to pop this down flush. You could raise it if you like on dimensions. Make sure your card is open in the correct way. I'm quite party to doing things upside down. I'd also thought you could, because there's gold in this, you could actually gold emboss this, or you could stamp it and add clear embossing powder. That would make it look a little bit more sparkly too. There's lots of things you could do to step it up other than it being a basic kit. Right, now I'm going to add More snail across there. I'll try and position this nicely. Now it's hanging over a little bit, but there should be a little bit room for overlap with the envelopes. We'll try that at the end. So make sure that's sticking down. All that you're going to see is the side bits anyway. And I'm going to pop this slightly over to the right. So I need to line it top and bottom. Now I just want to see if I have, yes I do, I have some foam adhesive strips. I was meant to order these and I forgot. But I'm going to actually put in an order at some point tonight for some stuff that I forgot myself. So, right, these are perfect. I actually got a Kallax unit for free. Someone was gifting it away. I was like, I'll have it, I'll have it, I'll have it. So I've got some folders. I've mostly got piles of paper on it. My Big Shot. Now remember, put this to the right slightly because we're wanting that bow. There we go. Look how easy that was. We're wanting this bow put on here. So you will need some glue dots. Now this is a 3-part bow, but what we do is you just need to cut that one there because that is not meant to be there. There we go. So it's like a wee double bow. Yeah, I was very lucky. I don't even have some kind of flexible arm. Oh, you really should get one. I'll show you my old one. I mean, I think I got this for about £9 or something. It goes on your desk. But because I lean over my desk a lot, I was hitting it with the bow, the bun in my hair, because it was at the top of my head. But I've had that a year and a half, and it's just kind of outdone its purpose now. Oh, bye, Susie. Speak to you soon, hun. Thank you so much for popping on. Right, we need glue dots. It's just trial and error, really. I mean, this one that I've got, I'll show you the box, ladies, because I know you were all kind of interested in it. That's it there, and it really is heavy. The only thing is you can't have this arm straight out because it does off balance it. But you can see the shape here. This is a kilogram in weight, this base bit. So it's really, really good. And I just pop it up in the desk above me. However, if you had it on the desk, just at the same level that you're crafting, you would just kind of get more of a close-up of that, like that. So, or you could set it on top of some books or something, you know. But for £20, because there's no way I could justify spending £80 on a Arcon one, no way. I think my husband would absolutely kill me. I'm just going to pop 2 glue dots down. Saying that, my husband, they don't even know how much craft supplies cost. What they don't know won't hurt them. Like I say, my husband has his golf, etc. I don't go out for girls' nights out or anything at all. It's not worth the after effects of the fatigue and stuff. So if I'm going to do anything social, I make sure it is to do with Stampin' Up mainly. So oh, that's good. How many? Oh, there's still 10 on. That's awesome. Fabulous. Right. That's 3 times I've tried to put them away. So let's just pop them away. Silly me, silly me. So that is another one. We're going to add some gold bling on here. In fact, I might just change it up a little bit, and I will use, because I have the In Colour Faceted Gems somewhere. I've got quite a few of the cases full of, whatchamacallit, I've got all these full of embellishments and things. I think I'll use some of those. These are available in the catalogue. And I'll use the terracotta tile ones. Because if I don't use them up, they're just going to sit there not getting used. So, perfect chance to kind of utilise other things you have. And we don't need to do everything by the book. Right, so I think if I pop... oh, is that all the washing up done? Oh, bless. I'm lucky, Steph. My husband does the washing up. I just can't stand without being in agony, so... he's a sweetheart. But that's good. 2 birds and 1 stone and all that. So I've just popped those 3 faceted gems. Faceted dots, rather. Need to get the name right, don't I? I'll tidy up everything after. Now, I don't know if you could see the sparkle. It's got little square shapes on it. Almost like the way a diamond would sparkle, you know. So that's quite nice. So we've made 3 cards. And what I was wanting to do was an acetate card. One from a previous online coffee and card, something like this. These are slightly wider than the normal card size of 4 1/8 of an inch, but I'll make it work. So I'm going to do that. So let's see now. I think I'll try it with one of the greens. So let me pop. Your painkillers kicked in. Oh, I know. My painkillers are just... they help through the night, but it's a nightmare, and I'm not really wanting to double them up again, you know. Right, so let's cut this. So what we need to do is we're very carefully going to cut at 1 inch. She says, all the way down, and line up your trimmer with that score line. You're thinking, what is she doing? And then we're going to cut off the other piece like so. So we're left like this. Now it's going to be a side opening card. Now there's a little extra bit here, but I'm not overly worried about that. Okay, so what way did that go? So we need another inch strip for the bottom. Then we're going to duplicate that on the inside since we're cutting it up anyway. So that when people open it up, they don't see the glue or the tape from the acetate. So just keep them all the same way to make sure that it's all flowing in the same direction. Right, let's see what people saying. Oh, that's good. As long as you're resting in between, for sure. Right, now, I have the acetate. I have it here. So we want to stick that on. Now, there is maybe a 1/16 of an inch each side, but I'm not worried about that. Okay, so we're going to stick that down with tearing tape, which I did remember to order. You'll be happy to know. I'm just going to move some of my adhesives out the way because I'm getting in a little pickle here with all my bits and bobs. Right, I think that's a bit tidier, isn't it? Right, so I need tearing tape. I think I might have enough of the Stampin' Up! One left. Oh, look at that. Maybe not. Let's just use a contraband one. It's probably crap, but hopefully it'll work for this project. Right, so just adding 2 strips on there. I'm going to peel that off. Trying to peel it off. Chuck the rubbish to the side. It's my back that I feel it the worst, ladies, as well. I mean, I can't hoover, and if I try and just do a little bit, even sweeping up, it's a nightmare. Right, I've stuck that on, and you can see there's a little bit excess, but I'm just going to trim down that card, I think. If I can find my trimmer. Right, I don't know where my trimmer's went. I've sat it somewhere and I cannot find it. Right. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I found it. Right, I'm just going to trim this down ever so slightly. See that? That's better. That is better. Awesome. And I also need to trim down the acetate on the bottom. I don't know why I made it so long. So let's trim that. And I always cut acetate from the bottom up. If you pull it down when you're cutting it, it can move it slightly, which is a pain in the bum. Right, so the next stage, you can see how that's opening up now. Now I've done that the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Hang on, let me start that again. Let me trim this off. I've cut this wrong. I have cut it wrong. So what I need to do now is I'm going to cut another one. What silly sausage. What a silly sausage. That wasn't very good. I was trying to make the card like so. I'm just going to bash on it anyway. And I'll try and fix it at the end. Is that degenerative disc disease stuff? Which I know is horrible. It needs really strong painkillers to take the pain away. I've got to roll out in the bed in the morning. It's awful. No one's ever gave me a x-ray of my back though, which is a bit annoying. Right. Need to trim a little bit off here. Just to take that fluffy edge off from me cutting it. We're all falling to bits, ladies. We are all falling to bits. Right, okay. Right, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to use an extra piece of paper since I cut it wrong. And this is mint macaron, isn't it? Right, let me find my mint macaron. Cardstock. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Just keep chatting. Right, this is a mint macaron. Right, so all I need to do is cut a piece of this, stick it on the back of that, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, so I'm just guesstimating this. I'm going to score this in half. It's good to see errors that people make because we all make them, don't we? Oh, you're coxic. Oh my goodness. I know what it's like to bang your coccyx. Never mind. Actual have it crumbling away. Right, I'm just going to attach this onto the back, ladies. I just need wet glue for that. Fix my little error. Okay, I need to make sure this folds over like so. Who all likes mint macaron? It's one of my favourite colours. Right, so I'm rectifying the card very easily. I am going to use wet glue on this saviour piece. Like so. Line it all up. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? It is cute. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm definitely going to mount some of these lovely birds on the front. Adorable. Right, so the green birds face the left, and these ones face, there's some left, some right. That is beautiful. I don't think I want to put two on. I think it's a bit much. I think that's really pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that on. I'm just sticking it on with the bottom half, like so. Don't want to put glue on it so that you can see it through here. Right, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attach the remaining piece of this onto that reverse side of the acetate. I think a lot of people, Valerie, when they can't be physical, I know for me anyway, that's when I took up card making. Things that allow you to sit down and still channel all that energy that's in your head, you know. I mean, I was a gym bunny for sure. Oh, hang on. 1 second to peel this off. Right, I'll stick this down, then I'll chat. There we go. And it's quite frustrating when you can't do a lot. Right. So, there we have our little acetate card. It's adorable. Just going to trim off this excess piece. Sometimes cards work out better when you're eyeballing them, or when you've had a mistake that you've had to fix. Just watch for gluey fingers marking your window sheets. These come in a pack of 2 12 by 12 pieces, so it really is like gold dust, so we need to look after it. Right, what I'm thinking for the inside is, I think, where's my circle? I think what I'm going to do is, I am actually going to get my 2 1/4 inch punch. You're probably thinking, don't do it to your card. Let's see. Shall I get some more mint macaron? I'll not cut up that card. I'll use a scrap piece of mint macaron with the biggest circle, like so. And then I shall use the 2 inch circle with Whisper White so that I can put a sentiment on the inside. 2 inch circle is here. You know, it says it in big writing and I still miss it. Oh, enjoy your dinner, Valerie. Speak to you soon. I think this is probably the last card anyway, ladies. Which is not bad because that's been a good hour we've been on here. Okay, right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp a sentiment. What do you think? I'm going to pop this on the inside with the 2 inch circle. So I need to make sure Need to make sure something can fit inside it. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to stamp the word congrats, and then what I'll put in the inside is you did it. And I'll show you what I mean in a wee second. Right, I'm going to do congrats, and I'm going to do it in, I'm going to stamp it in mint macaron, which is here. Or should I do this one? I think I'll do Pretty Peacock. Right, so I'm just inking that up and popping it down. And we just need another little bit of ink on there, like so. A little bit more pressure because it was in the corner there. Right, that's fab. So I'll just take this out and clean it. What colour are you thinking, Han? I love all the colours, they're amazing. Right, now I need to stamp one more thing actually, and it is the one that says you did it. So congrats, and then you did it's going to be in the inside. I'm going to pop it there because I will punch it out. And I think I'll do this one in mint macaron this time. No, I'll do Pretty Peacock. It's going to jump out better. Right. Perfect. That was easy, that one. Just be careful when you take these off because these colours are really strong. Right, that's it done. That's all the stamping done. Fab. Fab, fab, fab. Right, let's get this out the way. I'll clean that off after. Right, so I need the 2-inch punch, and we're going to punch that out. That's going to layer, what have I done? That's going to layer on the mint macaron. Okay. Now I need a block because I want to part stamp this little flourish here. I've not actually used this yet. If I can get it out. There we go. And I'm going to stamp that in the mint macaron. Right, where's my mint macaron? Oh, the bee paper is amazing. Bee paper is amazing. So I'm just stamping on there like so. Clean that off, and we're getting closer to finishing, which is ace. Yeah, make your own BDSP, that's what I've done, for sure. It's great. Right, I'm just taking this little, what looks like a little fried egg, and I'm just going to stamp some around the edge, like that, like so. Perfect. Going to layer that up on here. You could add shading around the corners or the edges if you want as well. What do you think? Do you think that looks okay? Ta-da! Don't know if I'm losing you guys in your chat. Right, I'm going to pop that on the inside. That's lovely. So I just need to put it in the middle, like so. Fabulous. I'm just going to quickly fussy cut out this congrats sentiment. Okay, oops. Try and fussy cut it out. Let me cut away this big piece. It's easier if you have a smaller piece to work with. And I know this will complement it quite well because there is the white background. Does anybody else do this with their sentiments, with their larger font ones? Right, there we go. Getting there, getting there. Okay. I think this colour will complement it quite well. Ta-da! What do you think, top or bottom? Top. And I'll just overlap it slightly. Oops, that glue came out off it quick there. So I'll just do like that. Okay, now what I am going to add in to finish this one off is some flourishes. Because I think that little bird looks a bit sad, sitting there by himself. Okay, so all I'm going to do is add, let me see how that looks on the inside. That's fine. All I'm going to do is add some glue to, oh God, it's coming out of it quick. To this side and a little underneath. I'm just going to pick this up. I'm just going to pop it there. Now I have got glue on that, but it doesn't matter. That's better. That's better. Not too much mess on the inside. And all I want to do is chop off there, like so. This one does need some little sequins. I'm just going to pop one there and pop one there. Let me see what he's chatting about now. Scanning cut. Yeah, I've got the CM900 as well, but it bores the hell out of me for some reason now. It's too much hard work setting it up and stuff for me at the minute. Right, I'm just finishing off with a couple of bling at the top and some at the bottom. So what I'll do is I'll just put my inks and stuff away. Right, ladies, that is all the cards. I'm just quickly tidying, and then I could show you them all a little close up again. It always pays to kind of tidy up as you go, for sure. And I am going to go out in the garden now. I might have a cheeky little vodka and coke with my dinner. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. My desk's in an absolute mess. I don't do mess, you see, ladies. I don't do mess. You could always add a bird, the same one as this underneath here as well, to repeat it, but We're thinking sentiment. You could write tune in from here. So here's the wee cards just to summarise. We have the wee birdie one with hello friend. We have the I miss you a lot one. We have the thanks one. I think this is one of my favourites actually. And then we have the got there in the end acetate front card. So I think that's turned out not bad. Thanks everyone. I hope you've enjoyed chatting and watching me craft. Really good set to have. I'm not preaching to you demos and enabling you to spend more money, not at all. But if you're a customer of mine and would like this, you know where I am. Right, ladies, I'm going to hop off. Thanks again, and you enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon. I just need to quickly remove my phone from the holder though before I can press stop record. So hang on a second, and I'll give you a little close up. There we go, there is the cards. Right, ladies, I'm off. I shall see you all later. Thanks again, and love to you all. Take care now. Bye.